outside. Mind your damn manners.
Where is everybody?
I told them to get out of my sight.
What happened?
The charlatan used my own people to beat up Kitus. He's alive, barely.
I know you and Kitus are close.
You don't know shit. I didn't call you here for a pity party.
Why did you call me? Not that I'm complaining.
The charlatan left a note on Kitus's body. He wants to settle things between us. Meeting spot is in Drowlear.
Could be a trap.
You think? I can't trust my own people, but you're an outsider. And you've proven reasonable before.
The charlatans had plenty of time to act. Why make a move now?
I ignored the collective for too long. Thought they were just another ragtag group of upstarts. Now they're bold and dangerous. What happened to Kitus is on me. I've got to end this before it gets worse. You with me?
I'll watch your back.
Kadara's fate will be decided at this meeting. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but... Hey, shit happens, right? Meet me at this location. I'll go on ahead.
We've got targets!
just doesn't get ugly.
Took your sweet time. Come on, let's get this over with.
I'm with you.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
Reyes?
I'm here for the charlatan, not some third-rate smuggler.
They're one and the same.
Surprise.
The Angaran spy. Your interest in the Rokar murders. Everything you've done has been to undermine Sloane's power.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
You said you wanted to settle things. How?
A duel. You and me, right now. Winner takes Kadara port.
You want to avoid war by shooting each other?
2 people shooting each other is better than a lot of people shooting each other.
I'll take those terms.
Sniper, his sights are set on Sloane.
Bang. Get her out of here. Prepare the crew. Kadara port is ours tonight.
Guess you got everything you wanted.
What I want is peace. Sloane would have brought war to Helios. We don't have the population to survive that.
Why didn't you trust me?
I liked the way you looked at me. I was afraid that would change.
You're not the man I thought you were.
I wanted to be.
So what now?
I get to work. Kadara port won't take itself.
Thought you'd be in the throne room. Tartarus is a little shabby for Kadara's new leader, don't you think?
Come on, Ryder. You know I prefer to rule from the shadows.
You are a shady bastard.
Guilty as charged. The Angara you met at Sloane's party, Kima Dorgan, she's agreed to be my front. And with Sloane gone, there's room for the initiative on Kadara.
I'll start rounding up volunteers for an outpost. Might take a while. You exiles have a reputation.
Not all of us are thieves and murderers. I am, but some of the others are perfectly nice.
Perfectly.
Jokes aside, I want this outpost just as much as you do. It will have my full protection. That's a promise.
I allied myself with the right man. What's this?
It's a handshake. We're partners now.
Partners and friends.
Pathfinder, Kadara is now a viable option for an outpost.
The Badlands still aren't exactly safe, but with the Collective's protection, we should be okay.
Look who it is.
I found one of the Collective's hideouts.
I heard. Thanks for your help with Dorado.
The outcasts have scattered.
That's what happens when you cut the head off the snake. With Sloane and Kaitis out of the picture, they're disorganized, weak.
How did you become the charlatan?
I never set out to be the charlatan, but I couldn't openly work against Sloane. So I hired other people, representatives, to pose as me, recruiting exiles and giving orders. The locals started calling them charlatans because they were never who they claimed to be. And the name stuck.
I better get going.
Thanks for stopping by.
Let's go now. Keep walking, asshole. This stuff's mine.
Pick up the pace. Need something?
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Dalton, almost didn't expect to see you.
Don't think I don't see you eyeing my gear.
Little change in management.
Be careful, Ryder.
Sloane looks good.
I know you think you've got an ally in the charlatan, but he's already lied to you once.
I'm okay, Mom. Promise. Thanks for looking out for me, though.
Please don't call me Mom. That's just creepy. Watch out for those crates. Fragile stuff.
What sort of fragile stuff?
Electronic components, vials of medicine, things like that.
For the Nexus?
Absolutely. This will go a long way. Hey, Ryder. I wish we'd found Kadara 10 months ago. If people knew it was possible to build a life.
Did someone slap an asshole magnet on me or something? Hey, Ryder. Since you made nice with the powers that be here, I'm fielding a lot less animosity from the average outlaw.
How much animosity are you dishing out?
Oh, you know me. If I don't get into scrapes here and there, I get antsy. Don't worry, I'm laying low. No making enemies.
What's on your mind?
A triple with ether.
So Reyes was the charlatan.
He fooled everyone. Hard to trust a guy like that, but then, I don't have to.
Don't have too much fun.
We'll see.
What can I get you?
Whiskey. Neat.
That's the only way we serve it.
The Charlatan takes control, and everything is pretty much the same, looks like.
Stability was the goal. And allies.
Well, I have a bar full of allies. As long as I'm buying. Sounds like diplomacy to me.
You're not on Nomad guard duty?
No need. Words got around. Wonder how Kadara will change now that Reyes is running the show.
Reyes took over to keep the peace. Hopefully he'll follow through.
That's why he said he took Kadara, after some lying and murdering. We can't forget what he is. Saw a few places like this in my commando days. Trading posts and the terminus systems. Good places for fugitives to hide, or try to.
But not from Asari commandos, huh?
Let's just say hiding with an arms merchant isn't as smart as you'd think. Especially when one of the commandos hunting you is that merchant's little sister.
Pathfinder, stars light your way.
Sloane should have killed you the day we met.
Don't blame me. Sloane agreed to the duel.
A duel. I know what happened. The sniper who pulled the trigger rubbed it in my face when they locked me up. You were there. You could have saved her, but you didn't. Why?
Sloane made it clear she would never forgive the Nexus. How soon do you think she'd have declared war on the Initiative?
Not soon enough, apparently. You better hope the Charlatan kills me, Ryder, because if I ever get out of here...
Goodbye, Kitus.
Sloane should have killed you the day we met.
This isn't how I wanted things to go. I'm sorry.
Damn your apologies. You were there. You could have saved her, but you didn't. Why?
I just didn't like her.
You better hope the Charlatan kills me, Ryder, because if I ever get out of here...
Goodbye, Kitus.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Kima.
If you're looking for the Charlatan, he's not here. We agreed it would be mutually beneficial if I was the face of Kadara Port.
Was it always the plan for you to take Sloane's place?
It was a requirement for my cooperation, yes. As Sloane's Angaran representative, I had more access to the outcasts than the average Kadara citizen. Also, I could rally the Angara to the collective side.
I take it you know the Charlatan's true identity.
I'm one of the select few. I told him to tell you earlier, but he worried about what you'd think. It was adorable, really.
How's the mood in Kadara since Sloane's death?
I doubt we'll ever achieve unanimous approval, but my people are happy to be under Angaran rule again. Sloane made a lot of enemies, even among your people. It's a welcome change.
You're not worried people think you're a figurehead for the Charlatan?
My ass does more than just sit in this chair. The charlatan listens to me more than Sloane ever did.
The outcasts have disappeared from the port.
Not completely. Kitus is still moaning in the holding cells. But the others have scattered. I'm told there's still plenty in the Badlands. Watch your back. Many blame you for Sloane's death.
What will you do with Kitus?
The safest option is to execute him. But the charlatan thinks he's worth something.
Oh?
He was Sloane's confidant. The charlatan won't kill him until he's learned every dirty secret.
I should be going.
See you soon, Pathfinder.
You were right, Ryder. Now that the political conflict is resolved, Kadara Port is growing on me. Growing like the searing pain of an infected flesh wound. I've been keeping this to myself, but I feel the need to be honest. I hate it here.
You complain every time we dock here. Why don't you wait on the ship?
I'm afraid of missing out. Yes, Ryder.
Pathfinder, Kadara is now a viable option for an outpost. This area is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. Confirmed. Calling outpost.
Amazing. This may piss off as many people as you manage to feed.
Director, I trust you're enjoying the show?
I'm enjoying the progress. The show part is something else entirely. Honestly, an outpost on Kadara, where the worst of our exiles stake their claim? You better be sure about this.
We can't turn our backs. The initiative failed them.
You weren't there, but you're here now, and it's your call. It's a win, and we'll take wins wherever we can get them. You need to do this again. And perhaps this will bring in one of Dr. Kennedy's trackers. Search the Gavorcom system. We have to find her. She and her child need us. Time for the public address. Think you can distill something motivational out of this?
Something to sell Kadara? You'll actually run it?
I may have concerns, but my ledger has one more outpost than it did yesterday. Sell it.
We trained for years. But when we reached Andromeda, everything changed. The dream almost died on worlds like this. But we can rebuild it. Bring stability. If there was ever a world that needed our best, at their best, this is it.
For posterity, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Gotta say, I didn't think you'd find everything on the list.
That's not all. Save the best for last. Remember what we talked about?
You didn't. Nix. I was wondering when you'd show up.
Do you know everyone?
Drew worked the stockrooms on the Nexus. Guess this explains why you never sent me those regulators, Seneca.
Got busy with the move, but I set them aside for you. Knew the Pathfinder would show up eventually.
Were you there during the uprising?
Oh, I was there. Barricaded myself inside one of the stockrooms. Total chaos.
Must be strange seeing the exiles again.
Tan took the out-of-sight, out-of-mind approach. But that's never worked, in my experience.
So, you're the requisitions officer.
That's my official title, yeah. But I take care of any odd jobs that pop up. Scrubbing, cooking, whatever I can do to help.
That's nice of you.
Keeps me busy. I used to work the drill back on Mars until I messed up my hand. I was lucky I didn't lose it, but the nerves never healed right.
Do you have everything you need?
Oh yeah. I swear, the Collective can get their hands on anything. They're even more reliable than Vetra.
Hey now.
Kidding, kidding. No one's better than you, Nix.
See you around, Drew.
Keep fighting the good fight, Pathfinder.
I've located a suitable...
I should see the other guy.
He got a few punches in.
I can see.
Dr. Nakamoto, what are you doing here?
When I heard the outpost needed a physician, I offered my services. Least I could do after you retrieved my formula. And the setup's a sight better than a shipping container.
Good to have you here, Doctor.
I won't let you down, Pathfinder.
How are your patients doing? Any serious injuries?
The Collective is doing its best to protect everyone. But when it comes to brute strength, the outcasts have the upper hand. Sloane may be dead, but we still have bloody days ahead of us.
What about your old clinic?
I moved my patients here, with Christmas's permission, of course. And spread the word that my door is still open, just in a different location. A small gesture, but it's done wonders for the initiative's reputation.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Riff, you get those samples I sent?
I can't use these. There's sulfur in them. Impurities.
Wait. Don't come any closer.
Okay.
False alarm. Thought there might be some acid splash.
I avoid acid splashes at all costs.
Good call. It's terrible for the skin. Nessie Carter, Science Officer for Outpost Itaon. You must be the Pathfinder.
Were you also a part of Mining Company 7?
Yes. Well, no, I wasn't a miner, but I worked with Christmas and the others. They're my family.
You came to Helios to be with them?
I know it's silly, since I'll outlive them. Statistically speaking, anyway. But I just couldn't let them go on such an adventure without me.
What are you working on?
A hyperpotent phosphate fertilizer using Kadara's natural abundance of sulfuric acid.
Hyper-potent. That's good, right?
Absolutely. My work will be essential in providing nutrients for gardens across Helios. When we have gardens, which we will, because of you.
See you around, Carter.
Yep. Bye, Pathfinder.
Ryder.
Any new supplies? Pathfinder. Hello, Ryder.
Might need a higher rotation speed below 20 meters.
Riff, Pathfinder's making the rounds. If you can step away from your rock collection for...
They're drill core samples. Not a rock. Oh, he's here. Pathfinder. Name's Riff. Mining engineer for Outpost Itaon.
Christmas giving you a hard time?
Always. But that's just his way. I don't mind.
What do you think of Kadara?
Mineral-wise, she's a gold mine. Carter is already putting Kadara's resources to practical use.
What about people-wise?
Oh, I'm not really a people person. But the collective seem alright. They certainly know the area.
What exactly does a mining engineer do?
Oh, we're involved in every step of the mining process. Christmas is a good guy, a good miner. But he needs me to help decide where to drill. And when to stop.
Good chatting with you, Riff.
Anytime, Pathfinder.
look at this place.